Let me tell you about this fantastic Kyu Launcher that was just released for the Android TV system. Your Android TV home screen is just filled with whatever Google wants to throw at you. There's some stuff, like I am running my Jellyfin server. I can put my recently watched, my library on the home screen, but you're also going to get ads, and it's just not a great experience. The Kyu Launcher mimics the Roku home screen, which is kind of cool, but with no ads. So let me show you the settings. You can adjust the settings. It actually has a Android settings also, which is not very useful since you can just get to there by using your remote. But themes, you can customize the different themes. So if you don't like how the Roku theme looks, you can choose many themes that are available. Here are some options. So pretty cool. You have a lot of choices here. Ooh, bats. And cats. This is an interesting one. Also, if you just like the plain look, you can actually change the colors. If you don't like that sort of Roku purplish blue color, you can do that as well. And then hidden apps are actually just sort of the apps that you don't want to show on the home screen. You can unhide them from that option. So anyway, it's a very clean look. And then, watch, it just has my Jellyfin stuff right now for my media library. But this is a really simple home screen just to access the apps that you want. And if you click on an app and you hold the middle button, you have options to move. It's called move to folder, which is not very intuitive, but you can move the icon to wherever you want it to go. And then if you, let's say, hold it and you don't want the icon anymore, you can choose remove from folder. So that'll just get rid of the app icon, and it puts it into the, it actually unhides it is what it actually does. So if you want your screen to be a little bit cleaner and only have the apps that you want to watch, you can just remove the rest. Yeah, so this is really nice. But in order to get to this, you have to go through the Android TV screen and home screen, and then launch the launcher. Well, let me show you how you can actually fire up the Kyu Launcher and let that be your default launcher to mimic sort of the simplistic Roku home experience. What you want to do is, first, go to your device preferences. I have a NVIDIA Shield, so if you have an Android TV, it might be somewhere else. About section, and then build, and hit the middle button of the control 7 times, and it'll say now it's in developer mode. And you'll know you're in the developer mode if you go back to device preferences and scroll all the way down, and you can see that the developer options are now available. And then what you want to do is scroll down, further down to the bottom, and turn on USB debugging. Hit OK. We actually have to turn on network debugging that I found out later, but we'll come back to that. Okay, so once you've done that, go to your Google Play Store and download the Downloader app by AFTV. Go ahead and download the app, install it. And once you have the AFTV News app installed, you get like a browser interface. This is really interesting. I'll put the link down below in the description. go to basically this page, and under Tools and Utilities, install the Launch Manager app. It's going to ask you to install, if it's okay to install unknown app, just say okay. And then once you've installed the Launch Manager app, this is where you can set your home to launch Kyu Launcher instead of the Android TV home. So when you open up the Launch Manager, you can see your current launcher as the Android TV home. You need to actually turn on the network debugging, which I did not do earlier. Allow it. I've actually had to do this a couple times. I don't know what was going on, but the second time it worked. Then you have the option to select the home app, so go ahead and select the Kyu Launcher. Once you do that, boom, now this becomes your launch screen. So very cool, right? And now let's say I'm watching a channel. I'm watching the Roku channel, and in the remote, you know how you have like the home button, that circle on the NVIDIA Shield. You hit home and it goes back to the Kyu Launcher screen, which is what you want instead of the Android TV. Let me reboot it. Once it's done rebooting, it takes you back to the Kyu Launcher as your home screen. So there you go. Thanks for watching.